this video we're going to be installing the 150 watt solar panel on the top of the van. Step one, clean the top of your van, because once you put it underneath you're probably not going to get to it again for a long time, so clean your van. Then we'll put a link to these. I bought these online, they're about £25–30, in my opinion best £30 you'll ever spend. As you can see now, it's a really sunny day. You install this to your solar panel and then this one onto your van, and basically how it works is when it's attached to your van you'll install these two. It comes all as a kit with the bolts, and then when it's sunny day you can simply tilt it up off your van, so that'll tilt up, and then you install this holder piece like that. So like now, if it's a really sunny day, you can increase the efficiency of your solar panel by up to 30% by simply tilting it towards the sun. Okay, so in the kit you get 2 of these each, so 2 for each side, so you get 4, and then a little corner piece, as I said, tilts up, and that piece holds it up. So first of all, you've got to lay this flat on the corner of the solar panel and just drill out a pilot hole on each one so that you can then put your bolts through and screw it to the solar panel. Stick a spare piece of wood underneath so that if you do go through the hole, you're going to hit the wood, not your solar panel. Get it lined up where you want it. So when you start drilling, your drill slides around, so the best thing to do is just get a little screw that's hanging around, put it in the centre, and just give it a little tap, and that helps your drill bit stick in and not slide around as much. Okay, so once you've got your 2 holes, obviously then just put your piece back over. Make sure you've got a bolt with some washers so that it spreads the load out and doesn't bend the metal. Bolt with a washer and then a washer on the other underside, and bolt it all on. And you're ready to go. Line your holes up, make sure they fit. Pop it on, washer underneath, then bolt it all up. Okay, so because the pieces that we've got of metal of aluminium that go in the corners, so what we're doing now, it's all secure, level up where you want, and simply the end bit that's poking out, I don't know if you can see from all the way over there.
I can zoom in, give me a minute, there we go.
And then just poke my pen through and draw a little square of where we need to install, and that will tell me where to secure the frame. Okay, so today it's all screwed down, it's all silicone, so all I'm doing now is drilling another little hole at the top of the van so that these 2 wires in this little flange can fit through there, and then I'll silicone this down onto the roof, obviously like so, and then it'll be watertight all around it. But first of all, the next thing I'm doing is just putting a little rubber grommet on top of there, drill a little hole so the wires can go through, so if ever the water does leak under this seal, then at least I've got a second sort of water barrier for it to try and get through that as well. So the biggest metals piece I had was that size, so you drill a hole in the center of where you want it, and I really recommend getting one of these sort of cones, and it helps you go through at stages for where you need. So I've just continued to do that with a hole so that my grommet will fit on top, and then it can drill a hole in the middle as well. So before I do that, I'm just going to put some hammerite, some white hammerite around the hole to protect the metal. Okay, so in order to get the wires through, you just have to sort of unscrew these little toggles here on top, pull it all to bits so that then you can take everything off and just push that one bit of wire through what you need. So, okay, so as you can see, once it's pulled to bits, the wire then will simply go through the grommet, and then I just push the other one through as well. So then put the grommet back in, slide the wires through, and pop that back on top. Obviously remembering that, like mine, if you've got a tilt on it, then you need to leave enough slack wire so that it's tilted up. Okay, so when the frame is up, I've just had to cut a little bit of off the end just so it fits, but when the frame is up, the solar panel like so, just making sure there's enough slack so that it's not going to be pulling on underneath. So all I've got to do now is pop that rubber grommet back in and then silicone this bit down. So that's it, the solar panel is in, there it is, and I'll show you what it looks like underneath. So once you've got the wires through, all you've got to do then is just pair the things back on. So it can only go 1 to 1, so that's the shortest piece, so you can't get them wrong. So I'll do that now. Okay, so obviously our solar panel is only like a 1 meter wire on it, so you can see it stops there. And I need to go down the wall, down the channel, and into our battery compartment that's going to be here, which will connect up to our MPPT charger and remote. So all I've done is just bought, I think it's about 2 meters of extension wire. Basically it's the same wire, and they just connect into each other and then extend it so that we can go to our battery area. So that's basically the solar panel installed. If you want to see how to set it up with the MPPT charger and the battery and the wires and everything else, then make sure you subscribe, like, and follow us in the next video.